Hello, Book 2, Lift Every Voice and Sing, and After the Ball. Lift Every Voice and Sing is an okay song. After the Ball is a world classic that nobody knows anymore. Alright, let me post this on the website. Command V, Shift, Highlight, Link, Enter, Edit, Settings, Open a new window, Update, Bold, Update. Alright, so that should get us going. Let me see if Twitter will let me in this time. Twitter got all buggy last time. I was very excited to use the new photo, and then it was like, nope, can't do it. https:// Roger ukulele.com. Patience. Click. Share you. Tweet. Patience. Alright, so now we've tweeted. We've got Sandy and Vicar in. We got, let me make sure this link is working, and then we'll get started. So we're going to play Lift Every Voice and Sing first, guys. So just go ahead and pull that out. And Book 2. Link. Lift Every Voice and Sing is an okay song, right? It's an old church song. It's fine. It's not the kind of song that I'm like, oh, thank God we finally have the sheet music for it. but After the Ball is different, and I'll tell you why I'm a big fan of After the Ball in just a moment. So go grab not guitar, ukulele, Book 2. Lift Every Voice and Sing, HIJK, Lift Every Voice and Sing, ukulele. All right, let's see. I think I'll set it there. We've already run through this several times over the last week or two, and so we shouldn't need to chat about it too much. Hopefully it's coming along for you pretty well. Guys, as you know, I'm perpetually behind on email, but I'm actually pretty close to caught up at this point. And so if you ever have questions, comments, concerns, whatever, the best place is to get a hold of me on email. I don't always respond to everything that you send me, but I for sure read everything. I don't delete emails until I've read them. And if it's something that I can reasonably respond to you in a short amount of time, then I do it. Most of the time I'm playing heck just to keep up, and so sometimes I don't write you back. But know that I am delighted when you send me an email, and absolutely want you to do that. You're not bothering me. That's the one thing sometimes people think, oh, I don't want to bother me, right? All right, let's give this one a try. Sandy's in from Michigan, Vic's in from Oregon. I put you back on. I unplugged the speaker system entirely. You are back on hardwired internet, so we should have excellent internet. And then you're on the harmonica microphone today. I'm going to do a test run. The harmonica microphone versus the ukulele microphone. Maybe I don't want to have to carry them both around, but maybe I will. Lynn is in from Jersey. Joycey, he writes. Diane is in. Sound and fit. All right, so we're all clear. And by the way, I did reduce the overall quality of the video these days. You're not here to look at the video. You're here to play instruments. And so you can't do it HD or Ultra HD anymore. You can only do it HD, which is fine. It's good enough. Jackie joining in. Yeah, we got snow here in Denver. I don't know what kind of weather you guys are dealing with. Linda came last night to orchestra. By the way, all of you, I'm looking on that list, I think every last one of you is orchestra. It was sounding so good last night. We're only on rehearsal too, you guys. I am lucky in this time that I will probably write little or nothing for us as a group, and I think that speaks loudly to where we are at with an organization where, we have some people who are brand new, don't know any, we started off with, here's how to read basic stuff on sheet music, and we've also got people who are writing music, and there's a big journey between those two places, and so I just couldn't possibly be happier that all that's going on, and that you guys are showing up to be a part of it. It's very exciting what we have going. I don't know where we're going with all this. Most of the time it feels like I'm herding cats, but we are going to continue turning this into a thing, and I do know The one thing I do know is what we do here will become much more commonplace than what it's been in the past. All right, lift every voice and sing. Did I say hi to everybody? Michelle is straight out of Thornton. Attempting to join. What does that mean? You're here. You made it. Congratulations. That's that gangster attitude that makes it happen. And Nancy's here from Florida. All right. Ukulele version first. If you're on baritone, you're on chords. If you're on ukulele, you know the drill. Not fast. I'm going to count in 3 and we're going to go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God, Gary. Let me start again. From the top. 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm holding my breath the whole time through that because I do think there's something really right about that song. It's not, it's a long shot away from something that I'm like, yeah, totally get that song, totally love it. But I do think that there's something quite pleasant about trying to get the notes just right. I think I'm finding that I initially really freaked out about the 6/8 time. Like I really want to get 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But the more I play it, the less I am thinking, I don't know how. I want to have a little bit of flexibility in that, and it seems like it's you can give yourself that flexibility. I think the hard part about music, especially the way we do it, it's all written out and very specific, right? But trying to find the music inside of that is always sort of the joy, I think, of. By the way, I found this in the back room. Forgot. It had a very checkered past. It had a rough go of things. Soundboard split. The back of it split. I did a very poor job of repairing it one time, trying to stop the split from getting worse. And so it's been beat to heck. I was sitting in the back room. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start using this, and let people know you got a beat up old ukulele with a bad situation. Don't throw them away. Still love them, right? All right, this is the baritone version. Let's see. Just saw Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett do "Hey, look at me, hey, look me over." Nice, right? Yeah. Anytime you can see Lucille Ball do anything is awesome. Lift every voice and sing baritone version. Ukulele players, you know your job. Your job is to read through the chords and be backing us up. Generally speaking, probably 1, 2. So if you're on looking at measure 1, you got a D chord and an F sharp 7, right? 1, 2, B minor, whatever that is. I'll just use the baritone chords. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So think of it as 1, 2. Or 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, or something like that. Or officially you count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that 1 and 4 are important. So you would start off with 1 or 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so think of it as triplets. I think it's probably going to sound the best if you're on ukulele. Let's give baritone players. Let's play this tough uke. 1. I'll count in 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I realized as I was going through this toward the end here, I'm giving way too much emphasis in measure 17 and 18 on that first chord, letting it ring too long. Probably better to speed it through a little bit so that, like in at 18. Two, three, two, three, two, three. All right, so so push that through a little bit faster. I think I'm giving it too much air, and it's sounding a little bit wonky through that section. All right, how about that? Lift every voice and sing. That's the end of our sort of spiritual stuff. Time to clear the decks. Let's go into the gay 90s and Tin Pan Alley. So some of you guys are newer to ukulele, and you're like, I do not know what Tin Pan Alley is. Tin Pan Alley is the flowering of American popular music. There was all this back in the day, classical blah blah blah, and then around the 1890s, 1880s, society started opening up a little bit because women were getting jobs. They could work in factories, and they had money, and they could have some independence and do some things. And so society was changing dramatically at that point. And of course, there were people who would be like, "Oh, that's terrible," but one of the good things that happened from about 1880, 1885, all the way into about 1940 when electronics came along. There was just an incredible outpouring of really great popular music, and none of it's played anymore. And so on ukulele we play it all the time. It's always sweet, and it's always full of love and silliness and all this stuff. It's very, very old-fashioned music, but it was written by incredible writers, and there was just so much of it that you can throw away 99% of it, and what's left is still amazing stuff. So we're going to look at, we got a whole bunch on the website, and I got to update a few of the sheets, but for the most part, we're going to be looking at all of it. This week, you guys have After the Ball as your activity. And by the way, while we're on the topic, I will not be here on Thursday. I got a thing to do, and so I will see, whoops, wait, what? Hold on. There's always something else I got to fight. I know it's not private. I don't care. See, here's the problem. Apple Corporation. They update stuff, and then it's all like weird. Visit the darn website. It's my website. You can go there. I promise. It's okay. Come on, Apple. So it won't be here on Thursday. So you have the week to get this thing really solid, and that means that you are going to be after the ball crazy, and that means that you're going to spend all this time on a song from the olden times. You're like, I don't know whether it's really necessary to be that good at this particular tune, until you find out how awesome this tune is, and then you're going to be like, yeah, I'm really glad we spent the time on it. Apparently I did have them downloaded. I want to emphasize, and sometimes people say, you just give us all this old-fashioned music, and I want to emphasize that while this might be old, it is the #1 song from 1891. It was a smash hit, so huge. So this is essentially the Ariana Grande music of 1891. Many of you don't know who Ariana Grande is. She sells more music than the Beatles. She knows a bit about putting the music out. You should probably probably at least know her name and know she's a singer. She's also got in trouble for licking a donut one time. So you gotta put somebody like that high on your list of people you gotta know. But After the Ball was a big deal at the time, and here's the dumb part about this song. There's the story is in the song. A niece asks her uncle, "Hey, how come you never married?" And he tells her this sad and tragic story about he went to the ball, he saw the girl that was going to be his sweetheart. He was going to marry her and take her off and build a family with her, but he saw her kissing another boy. And so because of that, he just gave up on life. It turns out in the song that she was actually just kissing her brother, and he wasted his life. But this is the main chorus of the song. With Tin Pan Alley tunes, we usually take the verses and throw them away because they are so dumb, and then we stick with the great melodies inside of the choruses. And so that's what you have here. And this isn't not just sort of general song. This was a big deal at the time. They sold tons and tons of music here. Hey, Jan made it in. Yeah, we're still here. Everybody's got Mamma Mia in their head right now. All right, let's talk about the chords, guys. F chord, it's where you live. You guys know B flat. I really want you to do a full bar and then the A shape in front of it. Okay, but it's also okay to do a half bar. Either one of those will work better for you than the other. This is the reason we do that bar chord worksheet, so that you don't have to lose sleep. You see a B flat and you're like, oh, that's just one of the things I do. If yours comes out like this, that's fine. It'll get better. Okay, there comes a day when it's there. Might not be today. So those are your two main chords. You also have a C7 in here. Okay, that's just right up there. And then a G minor. Okay, that's right here. Okay. There's a D7 up at measure 11. And I think that's all the chords. There's a D chord. Yeah. So there's a regular D chord in 21. Okay. Let's play the melody. I want you to hear the melody really clean, and then we will really quickly run through the tough uke on both ukulele and baritone. So here, let's play the melody with me. Always, always, always read through your chords. Make sure you know how to make every chord in there for both pieces of sheet music, for the ukulele sheet music and the baritone sheet music, so that you can play no matter what. Okay, you can always be the chord person. Ukulele is really good at chords. Okay, and then you want to play the melody. Play it with me. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 2. Is that cool? 2, 3, and then you would repeat it. Okay, and so repeat it only to make it longer. That's the melody. Okay, so if you're on baritone, you stick with your chords. You guys have kind of hard chords when you're in the key of F, and then if you're on ukulele. Okay, you can either play the melody or you can play Tough Uke with me nice and slow. What I like to do, and what I recommend you do, play with your thumb down one time and your claw plucking the other time. Always, always, always practice with that so that you can get good at both. One will always sound better. Usually you'll mix them up a little bit in a song. You'll mix up both. I'm gonna make our latest Russian robot go away. So in most songs, I'll do some thumb down, I'll do some plucking, I'll do some arpeggios, I'll do some of this and do some of that, just to mix it up and create some texture and different feeling inside the song. So let's play it from the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You have all week to work on that one. Okay, so we're not going to meet Thursday, but we'll meet in this place next Tuesday. Your goal, play it about that speed, play the chord melody. If you're on baritone, play all those chords, and then we'll switch. I'm going to play it on baritone really quickly so you can hear what it sounds like. And for those of you on ukulele, most of you, give you a chance to play with the it'll give you a chance to play the chords. And of course, your chords here are, for the most part, your standard issue ones. I do have one goof down here, measure 21. I put those in as A7s. They actually sound better as regular A's. So the zeros on the third string, you might want to change those out to 2s. Other than that, it's the same. I think that makes it the same as the ukulele version. Okay, now I want you to be thinking about the devastation of people leaving the ball. All of the magic of the ball is over, and they're completely devastated that things are over and sad, right? And so while it's in the key of C and very positive and upbeat overall sounding, there's a sadness that you want to try to focus in on here. From the top, 1, 2, 3. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, basically, runaway smash hit. That's where we were in 1891. I'm not sure I think we've gone backwards since then, but that gives you a sense of what's in the music. So you have a whole week to get after the ball together, and that should be, it's a song where, level 2 type song, where it's there's definitely some challenging stuff in there, but it's definitely totally masterable. And then you have this one more just really pleasant tune to add to your arsenal. Next week, if you want to get a little bit ahead, we will be tackling Ain't Gonna Rain No Mo and Ain't She Sweet. Ain't She Sweet is the I've taken one ukulele lesson in my life, and it was to learn how to play "Ain't She Sweet," and so I kind of have this huge connection with that one particular song. Years and years and years ago, when I first got a ukulele, I went in. I had Aaron Kime. Some of you know him. He does. He's out of the Northwest now. He moved out of Denver and moved up Northwest. Taught me how to play "Ain't She Sweet." So that was it. That was my only lesson I ever had, and it was awesome. So that's what's going on, guys. I hope that this is making sense to you. I hope that there's a meaningful way to play. It is the hard way to do it, and it is the old-fashioned way to do it. But what it does do is set you up to be musicians in lots of other ways, and give you the opportunity to teach something that's really cool and fun. So I won't see you Thursday or Friday this week. This is my last crazy week, and then after that I think we'll settle into a nice cadence, and we should be able to get pretty far through this book 2. Over on book 2 you'll see all the ones that have hearts next to them. We've done book 2 lessons on, and so that should tell you where we've done through most of them, so it'll be about time to start the whole process over again. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to unplug, and I will see you soon. Peace.